Welcome to The Hump, where 9 out of 10 statistics are completely made up. Thanks for joining us, and thanks for joining us again, Julius, Sophie,
Hello.
Jace.
Hey.
Hope you're all well. Jace, drones, love
Yes,
them.
we do.
Some people love them a little more than others.
We do. Look, this one really jumped out at me because it made me realise I don't actually know much about the requirements around their usage. So this guy, let's call him a legend, from Sunbury in the northwest of Melbourne, was sitting in his outdoor spa, piloted his drone via video link to the local Bunnings, where, as we all know, there is a sausage sizzle. A mate of his was there, ordered the sausage in the bread. We don't know if there were onions or not. Put it in the carrier, and the drone flew it back to the spa where he was kicking back.
Back to the
delivered
legend.
it in his hand.
Hot enough.
And he ate it, filmed the whole thing and put it up on YouTube. Where the Civil Aviation Safety Authority saw it and completely lost their mind. Now, for people who don't know where Sunbury is, it's near Melbourne Airport.
Yeah.
And then I didn't know, this was what I found really interesting, there was a whole bunch of stuff I didn't know about the acceptable use of drones. Firstly, you're not allowed to pilot them when they're outside of your vision. So the fact he used a video link was illegal. Obviously flying them near the airport, probably thought that was a problem. Yeah, no. And then they came too close to people. So there's a whole raft of, and we've all got that mate who's, look, I put my GoPro on my drone, I did this. Everybody's flown them close to people, like all the people who've bought them at hobby shops or the Vic Market or,
Yes.
things, they don't cost that much. So I was amazed what I didn't know about how many things this guy got fined with.
The biggest
that I
mistake
didn't
he
know.
made was
And
putting it on YouTube.
Yeah, that probably wasn't very smart. But
It just sums him up, really, doesn't it?
But he was still in an outdoor spa with a Bunnings sausage, and I think that's kind of cool.
A legend.
Yeah.
That's so Australian.
But I think this is going to come up now. These things are being used for everything. They're being used in live production. They're being used in broadcast. You've got to get a license. You've got to do this. You've got to do that. And I think what's going to happen now, particularly in the time of year that we are, the whole public are aware of them. The whole public know they can do photography with them. There's like magazines and websites devoted to it.
Yeah.
So let's say it's this time of year. You're doing your local Christmas carols, and somebody bowls up and goes, "Oh, look, I've got my drone and my GoPro. We're going to take some footage." Or they're asking you as the production company, do you do it? Where do you stand? I mean,
Yeah.
where do you go to get the information on what can and can't be done with these things? I mean, Julius, you used to be a pilot. You've got some insight into this.
Well, you go to CASA,
Civil Aviation Safety Authority. Yeah.
And to get a licence, it's quite involved for commercial use of a drone. It's at least a week. It costs $3,000, and you need to thus understand controlled airspace, which
But
in
this
some
isn't
cases.
for the average Joe Blow.
No, for average Joe Blow, you still need to be appraised of what you can and can't do. So you certainly wouldn't be flying it anywhere near an airport, or over people, or out of the line of sight.
Just kind of makes a mockery for those who are doing it professionally and they do all the right things. They've paid for the courses, then they're going under somebody else's license, doing the right thing, and then Dubbo goes, yippee, thanks for the present, and then completely undermines what you are actually, because they are dangerous. If they get in the wrong hands, you can imagine it just falling from the sky into a family, or like some people.
Well, we
just
haven't
don't have
seen
a
the
clue.
worst of it, have we?
No.
One hasn't gone into an aircraft or.
We can have a laugh at the Bunnings thing, but how wrong could that have gone?
Yeah.
Like, just,
Yeah, that's why I wanted to bring it up, because I think that's going to come up on a lot of gigs where like let's say the promoter on it, I mean, not to point fingers at one particular genre, but let's say a couple of promoters on an EDM event, they're the kind of people who be like, I'm just going to fly my drone up here and get some, sick footage, mate.
Yeah.
It's going to happen. It's going to happen.
Well, look at the design of a drone says that if one engine stops, the whole thing becomes unstable. And if it's above people, it's going to cause a lot of damage.
All right. We'll get into this a bit more when we come back.
The Mackie DL32R is a powerful 32-channel digital mixer, completely controlled wirelessly from Mackie's intuitive Master Fader iPad app, freeing you to get in the mix like never before. The Master Fader control app is where everything happens. It's the most intuitive control app on the market, proven at more than 2 million live shows the world over. Download Master Fader for yourself to see it in action. Thanks for watching.
So this is Christmas. What gigs have you done? 200 dance recitals with 1,000 dance moms. An Amway convention that was 12 hours long. And that band from the 60s with all but one member gone. 12 corporate functions, as dull as they come, and the festival circuit getting cooked in the sun. A community concert with 50 unrehearsed acts and an arrogant DJ who redlined all their tracks. And so Merry Christmas to the techs and the crew. And here's to that one gig where we love what we do.
The new Colorado 1 Quad Zoom VW is radiant cooled for silent operation, offers a variable white colour temperature range of 2,800K to 9,000K and a full output colour temperature of 5,000K. Offering full IP65 protection, the Colorado 1 Quad Zoom VW can be used outdoors with an IP-rated 5-pin DMX cable, with no cumbersome whip adapters required. The fixture's wide 15 to 49 degree zoom range delivers complete coverage on broadcast sets of varying sizes, indoors or out. Other performance features include smooth dimming with selectable curves and 16-bit capacity, as well as zoom and colour mixing control via DMX or from an onboard display. All right, well, welcome back. Now, we've been talking about people who don't know what they're doing with drones, but Intel, I don't know if you remember, a little while ago we were looking at them when they set a world record in a number of locations, including here at the Sydney Opera House,
Yes.
of having 100 doing their own light show over the harbour, which was pretty spectacular.
Quite beautiful.
A lot of programming, a lot of involvement behind that one. Well, they've just completely blown that out of the water. They've put 500 up in the air. Let's have a look at the video.
It takes the whole concept of a light show into a whole new domain. It drives human imagination. It creates an expression of art.
This is something that we never could have done last year. It's been an amazing experience just to see the technology develop so quickly.
How on earth do they control that?
A lot of programming and a lot of tech and a lot of very clever people, I'd say. It's pretty spectacular. Yeah. Yeah, it's amazing to see what, I mean, you can see what people are going to get a lot of inspiration out of that, and I think people are going to be asking for that kind of effect on all sorts of productions for all sorts of artistic reasons. So,
And nothing's gone wrong yet.
no, not yet. So it's a matter of time. All right, let's have a look at what's in Gearbox.
Goodness gracious, James, what is this?
I think you pretty much picked it when you said this is a mad thing. This is the Ayrton Alien Pixar S, and
Wow.
my God, it's a lot of fun.
It is. It's a party.
Yeah, this is like a party in my lighting rig, and everyone's invited.
It's 46 channels.
Yeah, 48
48
in full mode. What those 48 channels allow you to do is obviously
Is everything.
Yeah, all of the things.
All at
pretty
the same
much.
time.
So if you want to see more of that, check out here. And that's the end of it for 2016.
Oh, no.
Aw.
That's it.
I hope you've enjoyed this year on The Hump. Sophie is now going to go to the bump.
Give birth.
Get that bump removed.
She's going to sort that situation out. But have a fantastic rest of the year, and you have a fantastic rest of the year. We'll see you next year.
Merry
Bye.
Christmas.